As I feel to my movement, I pray God.
Look out, look out, look out, look. Hold on, let me mute him a little bit. I figure y'all ain't want to hear all that loud noise, right? I forget how loud it is. But morning, y'all. Saturday morning. I just took another nap, man. I'm tired as hell, man. My body just, Lord have mercy. I'm about to get some sleep. Like tomorrow, so I need to really get some real sleep, man. Like I slept 8 hours, but it damn sure don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel like I got that much sleep. I know we in the wind tunnel, y'all. Y'all gonna hear a little noise. All right, all right. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Damn, did they take my antenna off or something? Hold on one second. Like, what the hell happened? Let me pull over here for a second. But yeah, man. Happy Saturday morning to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just want to say what's up. I know that title gonna piss somebody off, telling me to stop using white supremacist talking points and shit like that. But y'all know me. I gotta start a little mess. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be sub if I ain't say something controversial. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, man. Like, I like to make guys think, at least try to anyway. So the reason I titled this video, the title that I gave it, you know what, this will drive off on the highway. I'm gonna just hit this damn window here. The reason I gave this the title I gave it, guys, is because I think a lot of times what we fail to realize as ADOS people or DOAS or foundational Black Americans or whatever you want to call it, because people getting so damn sensitive about if I say. So I'm gonna say whatever title they feel like I need to say that's gonna make y'all feel better. You know what I'm saying? Keep applying pressure. That's what I'm gonna do, homie. That's what I'm gonna do, man. But the point I want to make. Let me get this damn car out of here, man. Man, I just took a nap. I feel kind of like I need to go back to sleep. Really, can't sleep too much, man. They say that shit age you. You look old when you sleep too much. You know what I'm saying? So I figured what take my ass up here in the gym in a second. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm going, to the gym. I'm going way on the north side to the gym instead of just around the corner. So I figured I got enough time to talk to y'all while I'm riding up to damn Buckhead. You know what I'm saying? Might go get in the steam room. I love that damn steam room. That shit be feeling so good. You go in there and they got that little menthol stuff in there. Man, that shit relax the shit out your ass when you come up out. You feel like you just like a new man. You know what I'm saying? I know I do. I don't know about y'all. But I feel like a new man when I. Why isn't my damn side view thing working like this shit? Anyway. But yeah, man, so the reason I made this video or titled it the title that I gave it, the reason I gave it the title I gave it, guys, is because what I want you guys to realize about this whole white supremacist or white supremacy argument is that you have weapons at your disposal. You have tools. You literally do. And guys, I you know, I don't watch my own videos sometimes because Sometimes I just slap them up there and then just keep it moving, right? So I put this video up, whatever day it was, about work ethic, right? And so this morning I woke up early. I woke up at like 6 o'clock. I said, let me see. So I don't know. Sometimes I just wake up. So I slapped the video on and I went back to sleep. But it got to the part where my homeboy Edward, I mean not Edward, but my homeboy Black Men taking our communities back, actually had the video part where he talked about how he lives off 50% of his income. And I have a confession to make. I have not lived off good. This is what I should do. And I'm finna set this shit up probably in the this week coming up. I'm gonna set this shit up. I'm gonna switch around half my the checking deposit from this job I'm on to a savings account. And I'm gonna put the bitch in an account I got way in Montgomery, Alabama. And I ain't got no debit account, ain't got no debit card, ain't got nothing to even. So I'm gonna have to get in the car and ride my ass way down there to Montgomery to get my damn money. It's gonna be half of my damn check. And I got you guys like, damn man, why you doing this why you drastic and doing half of your check like that? That's a lot of damn money you finna give up and put in a damn account way 2 hours away. Why would you do that? Because I'm serious about this shit, man. I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? And one of the most beautiful points he made about that video, guys, I would challenge you guys to go watch my video called Work Ethic. Work ethic is everything. And just watch the video. And I listened to the guy, and he was saying, man, look, you could work at a job, right? And be more successful than who runs their own business in a matter of a few years. He said, he did an example. He said, man, if you make $60,000 and you take that $60,000 and you live on 30, he said, let's just say you bring home 60,000. So you take 30,000, you say you take $30,000. He said, thank you. Hey brother, I'm trying to get into IT. I live near you, near ATL. How can I contact? Oh, I'm sorry, brother. You can contact me with sub03639@gmail.com. And I'll give you my phone number. We can talk today. You know what I'm saying? I got some stuff I'm doing today, so I'm in class today, but they doing a review session right now. We at the end of the class. We got like maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks of class left, and then I'm gonna take a break. And I think this is the time I'm gonna just go ahead and pump out my damn business over the next week or so. I'm gonna start trying to do that, but anyway, give me a call. Thanks, brother. Thanks, same to you, man. So you listen to that video, Cashmatic. The thing is this, man. Guys, our weakness in white supremacy, man, in a system, I ain't gonna say white supremacy, in America. Let me just say, I'm not gonna say white supremacy. In America, guys, one of our black people is our consumerism. If we ever were to get our consumerism under control, and as he said, live bitter like the Asians and Chinese do, or the Mexicans do, guys, do you understand how powerful we could become? You get what I'm saying? Like, because you gotta understand, guys, African Americans, and I'm gonna throw you guys a little nugget. I don't know if you call it a nugget. Some of y'all are gonna probably disagree with this. But I'm gonna throw y'all a little side note as to why our net worth is what it is. Now, I do agree that for every dollar we got, they got $22 in net worth, right? Actually, if you take the family card, it might be damn near over 100. You know what I'm saying? But let's just say, if you think about it, okay, so the reason you gotta look at that shit with a grain of salt as well is because one of the things that people don't really understand is that, okay, when they look at the average net worth of the average Caucasian and the average net worth of the average African American, one thing you don't take into account is that the average white person, like for example, let's say you have the state of, I don't know, Wyoming, right? A state don't nobody even mention, Wyoming, right? I don't even know if that state got 1 million people in it, right? Now look at that state. Now go up there and look at it for a second. Infrastructure. If they got jobs, because I heard a story that they say that Vermont, the state of Vermont, is giving people $10,000 to move there. Like, why is that? Why is that, guys? Because what people fail to realize is, and Omega, you always on here, bro. I'm gonna make you a moderator. Let's see if I can. I'll make you one when I come back. I'll come back and do it. But the reason they're able to get $10,000 is because they're giving $10,000 away because it ain't enough people. A lot of white older people are dying off. But this tells you that a secret about their wealth. You see, these guys. If I say, hey, all the black people gonna live in one area, Atlanta, Alabama, all over the Southeast, up along the East Coast, Chicago, and out there, but it ain't in Cali no more for real. That shit, we leaving Cali, right? So if those are the main places that we live, then one of the things you got to look at is, okay, if that's the case, who's gonna run these states? Like, not Seattle's not a state, but who runs Washington? Who runs Oregon? Who runs Montana? Who runs Vermont? So what this does is this allows these guys to get a lot of middle class jobs. They're allowed to have a life and function untethered from any type of real competition, because black people are all stacked on top of each other in certain areas. Now, I myself ain't saying go move to Montana. Believe that. I don't want to live in that shit. I love the South. I wouldn't move out. But what I'm saying is, when you look at that, understand this is why. And also, for every black person, there are about 4 white people, and a lot of those white people are untethered, allowed to. And it's not necessarily just racism. It's just that we don't want to live in no damn Montana. We don't live in Iowa. We don't live in. You know how many states where white people? It's just all white. States that we don't even think to mention. You know what I'm saying? New Hampshire, they probably got a few black people. Iowa, like 2% black. I went to Brazil with a white boy back in '99. He told me, man, I'm from Iowa. I've never spent, he said he on an all-white basketball team. And he said, man, he said man, our team is all white. He said, we don't even see black people that often. He said, man, I've probably been around 5 or 6 black people my whole life. Now, this is a white guy that told me this. And the white boy actually was cool as hell. He's a doctor now. I should have kept his damn number. But he was always trying to talk to me about being a doctor. Like, man, you ought to be a doctor, man. You ought to be. I was like, man, I don't give a shit. I should have listened to his ass. Chris Van Hoff something. I have to go look him up. Cool white boy, man. Me and that white boy was cool as hell, man. But the thing was, he was telling me, he was like, man, look, man, you got to look at it. The whole premise of you got to look at the whole thing. The whole premise of this whole white disparity of wealth isn't that white people are just out producing. Well, yeah, I guess they are out producing us, but they're out producing us because we're not even in a place where we are supposedly supposed to produce. So that's why you don't see me bitching about gentrification as much. This is my own theory. I ain't never heard nobody say this shit. I just make shit up. I'm freestyling. Shoot me. Look at, like, a lot of times when somebody just gives you numbers, don't just take them at face value. Like, damn, they just, so that means the white guy in Atlanta is out producing the average black guy in Atlanta. Yes and no. I mean, not to the tune of what you guys think. You know what I'm saying? Like, in Atlanta, it ain't nothing to see a black guy like myself that make what I make and do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a celebrity. I'm not some superstar. It ain't nothing in Atlanta. In the South, Charlotte, Birmingham, even Montgomery. You got black people in Montgomery doing damn good. And that's a lot of black people in Montgomery that's not. So Montgomery's probably not a good example, but you do have a few black people in Montgomery that can go anywhere and live anywhere the white people do and do the same thing they do. Have the same house, have the same insurance, have the same, investments, all that shit. So you never move back to Atlanta, but there are a lot of brothers doing good there. Yeah, I love Atlanta. I mean, but I get it. I mean, it depends on what you looking for in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But guys, one thing I want to say is, man, you have a lot of opportunity in Atlanta. Listen to Erica Williams, man. That's why I like that sister, man. She ain't out here talking about white supremacy, white supremacy, white supremacy. You see what I'm saying? She's not. She's just talking about what you have at your disposal. What do you have? What are you doing? That video I made where the brother was talking about work ethic, and I put this video in there. That brother, man, that brother literally pulled himself up by his own bootstraps. I sat there and watched him. I shit you not. That brother, them white folks gave him a job, and instead of him just taking his money like 99% of people do and blowing it, he took his money and saved his money and lived off 50% of his money for years. He had been doing that shit for years. And you can see the results. And you'll hang out with the brother and be like, man, what did you do? How did you get where you are? What did you? And you'll see him say, man, I just paid my credit. Your credit, let me tell you, I should talk about the importance of credit. Brothers and sisters, if you don't hear nothing else I say, pay your damn bills. Pay your bills on time. Trust me, that shit'll change your life. You're like, man, you crazy. Yes, it will. Pay your bills. Pay your debt down. Stop buying new shit. You see this old ass car I'm riding? It look nice to me. I like it. But still, I don't give a fuck what nobody think. You know what I'm saying? I went to damn Lennox yesterday and valeted with this bitch. I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, this car is old. This car is about 16 years old. Yeah, 16 years old. This is a road since 2002, technically. You know what I'm saying? So, or could be on the road since 2002. But I'm driving it, and it rides smooth as hell to me. You know what I'm saying? Now, why am I talking about this? I just think, guys, I don't want to hear you guys make excuses. We as African Americans, man, we make a lot of bullshit ass excuses as to why we can't get where the fuck we going. You got a job right now, your ass making, $40,000 a year. You might can't save 50% of your money, and I get that. But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. If you take and say, man, I'm 70% of my take home, 30% of my take home is going to, and let's say the guy only make $40,000. Let's walk through a scenario, shall we? Because y'all know I do math in my videos. Because then you see how realistic shit is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about somebody that's disciplined. I'm not talking about no damn. See, because the problem is you can bitch about white supremacy, but are you disciplined? Why I got to do all? Y'all see how dumb that shit sound? Because if I say, hey man, you got this opportunity, man, but you just got to be disciplined. Why I got to be disciplined? The white man ain't got to be disciplined. He make $200,000 a year. He got this, he got that. Why can't I make $200,000 a year? We'll get there. Let's go. Okay, so first, all right, you're making $40,000. You're bringing home $600 a week after taxes, right? Every 2 weeks, you bring home $1,200. 30% of that, 12 times 3, you're putting away $360 a month, right? And that's actually still getting you about $900 a month every 2 weeks, which ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? That's actually not bad to live in certain cities. But $900 every 2 weeks, out of that, if you got 2 checks a month, your rent needs to be paid. If I'm making $1,800, if I'm bringing home, let's say $1,900 every 2 weeks, every month, roughly, then shit, my rent needs to be about 30% of that, which is 19 times 3, 540. Okay, so you need to be living in a $76,000 house, or your ass need to be living out somewhere outside the perimeter in Atlanta. But you like, well, damn, that's low there, man. Shit, where am I find a place for $500 something? I'm in the hood. Shit, we in the hood anyway, right? That's called living better. But follow me for a second. Let's say you living better. Let's say you got a little studio apartment somewhere, roughing it. You know what I'm saying? You got to drive, 30 miles to work. So you're going to pay a little bit in gas, but fuck it. Get your, got your little cheap car, whatever. So why am I talking about this? Okay, so that guy who's saving $720 on average a month. What the hell? $720 a month, right? Saving that money. What's going on with it? You know what I'm saying? $720 a month. So $720 a month times 12 is 12 times, 10 is $7,200. And then you add another 1,440. on top of that, which will be for 12 months. So 7,200 plus 1,440, whatever the hell that is. Let's say 10,080, something like that. $10,000. He saved up $10,000 his first month, first year. So you got $10,000. Now this is a guy that's only making $40,000 a year, and you've already saved up damn near 25% of your take home. I mean, of your gross income in the first year, right? You're still living below your means. You're not splurging. You're not doing a lot of dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So you've done that. Now, out of that, you invest some of that into the into a mutual fund. Let's say you invest, I don't know, or I wouldn't say a mutual fund. I would probably find something. I'm sure somebody talked about an ETF in here the other day. I'm not 100% educated on ETFs, so I know they're actually new or newer, a newer form of investment. So I don't really want to just talk about some shit that I don't know and just say, no, you can't do it. I'm not the authority on every fucking investment in the world. I hate people try to talk like that. You know what I'm saying? I hate that shit. I'd rather you just let people that are really informed about subjects talk about it. So anyway, long story short, you got that you got $10,000. You dropped 70% of it. That's $7,200 you didn't drop somewhere. You took that other $2,800 or $1,400. That's your emergency fund. After the first month and a half, the rest of the year went straight into an account, right? Now, how would that person feel? Because you got income tax coming, and if your ass is only making $35,000, $40,000, you probably gonna bring home about another $3,000 that you're gonna another three on top. That'd be about $13,000 just in the first year. So I take that back. So 70% of that is $10,000. Let's just say $10,000, and you put $3,000 in your emergency fund. You hold that emergency fund. You got $3,000 that will break through, but you got another $10,000, which is drawing on average anywhere from $500 to $1,500 a year in interest in the market because you invested it. You see where we going? You see how this thing is changing, man? You changing your situation. So then you go. Now remember the first $10,000 drawing interest. So you do it again the next year, right? Now you've drawn interest, so you got about $12,000 the first year. Let's just say we got 20. Yeah, let's just say we not 12. Yeah, we put 10 in there plus let's say we made 8%. So we got roughly $11,000 in there first year, right? You put the $11,000 in there, you come in the next year, you live like that again, right? And you like, damn, man, that's a lot of discipline. This is what the fuck you gotta do. This is what's the name of this title. How to pull yourself up by your own bootstraps, which is some shit that these hotel worshiping, white God worshiping niggas will tell you is impossible to do. But I'm gonna tell you it is possible. The brother that did that video, that's exactly what he did. This is exactly what he did. He did it again. Now this is for a guy that's only making $40,000, which is what the average black man is supposed to be making. If you're making 75, 80, 90, 100, your number's gonna go even faster. If you make 100,000, that means at the end of the first year, you got $25,000 in the bank. See what I'm saying? I mean, not in the bank, in money. $25,000 you just saved up. You know what I'm saying? And then you ain't gonna get no tax return more than likely at 100,000. But still, you got $25,000 of after-tax dollars that you've actually went and invested. Also, max out your 401k at your job. If they matching that shit, you max it out. You put up 4%, they put in 4%, 8% of your take home. That's $8,000 a year for your. Come on now, see how this shit work? 1 year, you come back with your next year. We'll go back to the $40,000 example. You come back on the next year, you do the same exact thing. Now you got $20,000, right? Which is basically 6 months of your 6 months of living. Well, actually not 6. That's a little bit. That's about 9 months technically. But you're not gonna spend. You're gonna drop that 10 back into the market. Now you got 20,000, right, per year. You rocking. Let's say you still averaging 8%. So now you got another 1,600 on top. You had 11. You dropped 10 in there. You know what I'm saying? So 11, 10, 21 plus another 1,600 interest. But actually, you're gonna make more than that in interest because now you got it. The numbers are gonna compounding is a beautiful thing. And anyway, let me get to the point. The point is when you get down to like the 5th year, 5 years of living like that, Do you understand? You will have a ridiculous amount of money. I don't know what I think it was like 60, 50, $60,000 cash worth to invest. You have that kind of money. Actually, at 5 years, you'll have more than that. You'll have actually more than that with the compounding. Necessarily wanting to drop the money in a mutual fund because when you pull that money out of that mutual fund at that 5th year, because let's say you want to go and buy an apartment complex, you like, damn man, how you gonna buy an apartment complex with $60,000? Did you pay the bills like I told you to? Did you pay your credit? Did you fix your credit? Did you tax returns and report the full income amount that you have? Did you do that? Because we about to really shit about to get crazy. Okay, now you got your $60,000 right at the 5th year, and this somebody making $40,000. I know a couple of guys like this. I ain't gonna tell their business, but I know a brother. Shout out to my homeboy Young Set. He like that. This brother was making like $38,000, man. He went to the bank, kind of showed me a stub for like 50 some thousand. I said, man, how the hell you do that? He said, man, shit, just discipline, man. I don't spend money like that. I said, man, I got a house. My house paid for. He got a little cheap house. House probably ran about $60,000. The house paid for. It was a grandmama house, but even if he had to pay the mortgage on that mug, it wouldn't be but about $250, $300 a month. He got 800, damn near 800 credit score. Now this is a brother work at is a blue collar brother. You look at him, you wouldn't know he got that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, when you holding more than what you make a year in the bank, like 150% of your income, that for me would be a lot of fucking money. So I haven't lived by this shit. I said I have a confession to make. Cause I haven't been living by this shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been fucking around. You know what I'm saying? I got some money, but I ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? I should have damn near $250,000, $300,000 in the bank. I should damn near be a millionaire. I've been doing this shit for 10 years, database development. I should damn near be a millionaire if I live below my means. If I make it where I'm like, fuck it, this money's going down to this account. Every time I'm working, half of my check is going here. It be times, man, I work a job, it might be 6 months. I look back and be like, damn, man, they done paid me like $65,000. And I'm looking at my bank account, I'm like, shit, I got like 15,000. The fuck I do with? I spent all that. I spent $50,000, and I start doing the math. Like, what the fuck have I done? That's how that shit work. Y'all can relate to it. Spending money, you get money, you be like, what the fuck did I do with my money? I got paid. I got an X amount of dollars check, and I look back, shit, what happened? And you go look in your account, little shit eat you up. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. If you look in your account, the bitch about to run in the negative because you ain't got but 50% of your check to live on. Oh, you will go to McDonald's. Believe that shit. You will take your ass to, you start eating a little $4 dinner somewhere, $5. You start cooking. You start going to the grocery store buying groceries and shit. You take your lunch to work and eat that shit like you see people do. But you don't do it. You always go to a restaurant and eat everything. Like I do. You know what I'm saying? But even if you want to live a comfortable lifestyle, you'll put it in your budget to live like that, but you'll just know I'm not gonna go over. You know what I'm saying? And guys, I want to come on here and just show y'all some real shit, man, because it's opportunities out here that we can take advantage of. Because once you got that $50,000, $60,000, let me tell y'all what I'm thinking about doing. Y'all see that house I'm doing, right? So what I'm thinking about doing, I talked to an architect yesterday. I talked to the architect. She said it'd be 6% of my total bill cost. I'm like, shit. But I might go and pay her because this is what I'm thinking. If I can get her to come up with some plans, guys, this is my plan. I'm gonna show y'all my plan right quick. So this is what I'm gonna do, right? This is my master plan. In Atlanta, you could probably buy an older house near downtown Atlanta that you might have to tear down for like, let's say $150,000, right? Let's just say, right? So you buy that house for $150,000, you tear it down, right? I'm gonna build, right? You're like, what? Yeah, I'm gonna build a duplex. Why? Because it's easy. It's a low-hanging fruit for me. Why the fuck do I need to go and try? Now I talked to the guy, say he can give me like a $500,000 line of credit. I'm gonna still build a duplex. I'm gonna give a fuck 700, 800,000. I don't give a fuck what he give me. I'm doing this because first I gotta crawl before I walk. I'm not rushing, and I need to learn a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I hadn't done this before, but I've been wanting to do this shit for like since 2004. Let me tell you what. So what I'm gonna do is, this is my plan. Once I sell this house that y'all see me doing, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the house money and I'm gonna go and put down and buy me a property and I'm gonna build it up. It's gonna be near downtown. It's gonna be a duplex. So I don't have to worry about the city folks bitching because I'm building a duplex. Is when you start trying to build 10 unit apartment buildings, and people go, okay, who the fuck is this? I don't want all these. A duplex, they can't say shit because it's still residential. That's not commercial, right? So what I'm gonna do is it's gonna be here's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be brick on the inside and outside. All of the exterior walls are gonna be brick. The wall down the duplexes is gonna be brick, right? So follow me. It's gonna be hardwood. It's gonna be nice, little, thick, expensive. It's not real expensive, but the 5-inch hardwood. I'm gonna put that down the middle, right? Down it. It's gonna be the 4-inch planks, the old antique looking hardwood. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm gonna do is, so y'all see that, right? And I'm gonna have an upstairs area. The upstairs area is gonna be. I'm even thinking about putting an elevator. I'm not. I'm not fucking with. I'm not bullshit. Right? It's gonna have an upstairs and a downstairs. It's gonna be a duplex. But the thing is, with the upstairs and downstairs is, it's gonna be basically set up where it's gonna be a loft, right? But the upstairs is not gonna go over the whole of the floor, so it's not gonna be 2-story loft. It's gonna be an upstairs. It's gonna be an upstairs. I hear you, John Smith. I ain't read it, but I see that damn Tommy Soul up there. I know you probably spent some fire. But check this out. So, the way it works is it's gonna be a loft. Now follow this in your imagination, and it's only gonna have hardwood floors with brick walls on all 4 sides for one unit and the other unit. The brick wall gonna be my firewall, right? And on between the units. And then when you go upstairs, it's gonna be some spiraling stairs to take you upstairs, right? When you get upstairs, it's gonna have a what you call? It's just gonna be like a small room upstairs, really with a like a banister to look downstairs, almost like a catwalk, but it's gonna be big enough for a bed and a bathroom up there, and that's it, with a closet. So that's probably gonna be like 250 square feet upstairs, right? The downstairs is gonna be about 800 square feet. So you could be downstairs and look upstairs and see them. They can look at you downstairs, but it's a loft now. So what it is, it stands up where you can be upstairs. Downstairs is just gonna be a bathroom wall. I'm gonna have the bathroom wall for my bathroom, and the rest of it just open floor. I might have me some nice ass stainless steel appliances and all that shit. I talked to the guy yesterday. I told him what I wanted to build. I drew it out, contract and shit. He said, man, I could throw that up, man. He said, man, he said, worst case, let's say $100 a foot. He said, luxury, probably, let's say 100, it's still residential. $100 a foot. I just told you it's 2,000, 1,000 square feet roughly on each side. So 1,000 square feet times, what is that? 1,000 square feet times, that's $200,000, plus I paid $150,000 to get the land, right? So y'all see what I just did. I literally, when I built that bitch, I just made me $250,000. Maybe more, depending on what I rent it for. I might do Airbnb on one side, rent the other side out. The other side gonna pay for it. One side gonna pay for it, that's the rented side. The other side, Airbnb, that's my profit. So what I'm gonna do with this Airbnb thing is I'm gonna make roughly, I know for a fact, I'm gonna make, if I rent it out, I could probably get roughly about $2,600, $2,500 a month off that thing. Easy, right? Per side. So if I just did that and just rented both sides out and bring in $5,000, $5,000 times 12 is $60,000 minus 2 months for maintenance, upkeep, and vacancy, right? Which you're not gonna really have too much vacancy, but that's how they do it, right? With it being downtown, if I do I have a pencil or something I can write with? I can just do the math. Nope, I ain't got shit in my car. But anyway, turn this car on for a second. So maintenance, upkeep, vacancy, all that shit. By the time you get it and it comes back out, you're looking at roughly about what is that? A 7% capitalization rate near downtown. So what you're looking at is 2 months off 60, that's 50,000 divided by 0.07. And that'll give you your actual valuation of that property. So 0.07 divided into 50,000 is what? Because if it was a 10% capitalization rate, it'll be $500,000. You know what I'm saying? Just at a 10% capitalization rate. I'm saying 0.07. So up near downtown, they're probably worth about $700,000-800,000. I said I'm in the bitch 350. So I could probably get $500,000 worth of equity. And I gotta do my damn math. I just ain't got nothing to write with. And if I blank my damn screen off, y'all, I'll lose y'all. But you get what I'm saying, guys? This is how wealth is created. All I did was just take a little cheap ass house I flipped, sold that bitch. If I make $45,000-50,000, that's enough to get this deal. It ain't nothing but 350. You know what I'm saying? 350. If I come in there and put down my money and get the credit line, buy the property, build the shit up, that's $200,000. Why am I doing just a duplex? I thought you said it was. Well, damn, sub, I thought you were going to do a 10-unit apartment complex, and that's what you say you're going to do. Yeah, but the thing is, guys, this is what I'm starting to realize. First of all, I want to make damn sure that my property, damn, my hand's ashy, right? I want to make sure that my property is secure. What's up? She is the vessel. I want to make sure that I got my, it's like this, man. Before you go jump out in the big leagues, you want to make damn sure that you done worked your form out. You gonna go play in the NBA, you better work on your fucking game. You better have your ball handling skills together. You better have your body together. You better be able to lock down on defense. You better have that jump shot like wet. You better be in shape. You better be running laps. You better be hitting the squat rack. You gotta do all that shit. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to go out here and be building big shit like this shit you see next door, like this here. See that shit there? I want to build something like that. In order to get to that level, you first start small. Right? And then I want to build a relationship with this guy who has these lenders who I called. He said, man, I got these lenders. But first, what you need to do is, you want to make sure that you got your shit crisp. I know 3 or 4 companies that'll give me $1 million. I got approved one time with a company. The shit fell through. I got approved for $1.5 million line of credit. On some real shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I actually did. I got approved for that shit and the damn deal fell through. But I knew this shit was legit. That's why I ain't mad about it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, this shit real. Like, because I know met a guy that has a black guy in Atlanta, has a $10 million line of credit. In fact, he dates a chick that been on Love and Hip Hop. I forget her name, one of them chicks. But this nigga told me, he said, man, this is what you do, man. You do this, and this. You call this chick right here. She'll get your paperwork together. And then she'll submit your loan, man. She can get you this amount of millions of dollars in credit. I was like, oh shit. Really? She's like, yeah. That's how I got on. He said, I got a $10 million line of credit. I ain't gonna say his name. He an asshole too. I don't know what it is about black folks that got money. They just think they better than everybody. You know what I'm saying? They talk shit to people. Cause he'll talk slick. And I'll be like, this nigga don't know somebody will fuck him up the way he be talking to people. Like, nigga, I don't work for you. Like, but anyway, that's another video. But what I'm trying to make is, guys, you can go out here, jump into this game, start small, right? And you like, okay, well, man, I only make 40,000. How I'm gonna get to $1 million doing $1 million deals? I just told you. It might take your ass. It will probably. Now, could you borrow your way up and do this shit in like a matter of 12 months, 6 months? Yeah, you could. If you pay your credit will skip you past all this shit. I'm just telling you how to some big shit. But credit will skip. I'm gonna tell you guys something. If I got an Airbnb, you can look this shit up. If you have an Airbnb loft apartment not too far from downtown Atlanta, what the fuck you think that rent? Somebody type in the chat, what's that gonna rent for on a Saturday and a Sunday? Huh? Somebody tell me, okay, you get in Friday and leave Sunday. How much would that cost? I got a smart audience. Somebody tell me. What could you get for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath loft with upstairs bedroom, downstairs, and let's say it sleeps 6 people? What would you get? I think, not just me, a loft near downtown, Oh, you'll get about shit, at least $500-$600. You know what I'm saying? You'll get they'll charge about $300 a night. You will get a nice ass people. So people, damn, 2,500. I need to go look at the numbers. You might be right. If I can get that shit in a week, I don't know. I've been hearing people, and what brought this on, I listened to a caller that is a Dave Ramsey caller, right? So this guy got $1 million inherited from his father who died. He went out and bought like $500,000 worth of $900,000 worth of property, rehabbed it. Now he does Airbnb. He says he makes $15,000 a month off of that shit. I'm like, $500,000? Damn, what I need to do? You know, so I'm thinking like, damn, maybe I've been sleeping on this Airbnb. I'm gonna look into it. And I've heard Erica Williams talk about it. I might call and ask about it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, long story short, man, she came and I talked to dude, man. I talked to the brother. Brother said he could give me that money, man. So I said, well, damn, man, you know, all you gotta do to get into this game is really be able to explain to a bank why you got to come in with something. You can't come in these banks and ask for millions of dollars or even a couple of $100,000 and you ain't got shit. So you gotta have some discipline, black people. So can you get your hands on like your income tax check? Why don't you go like this? Like I'm gonna tell you guys a secret because it's almost that time of year. Quick way to make some money because I'm thinking about doing this shit. And I got somebody that can pick hella purses, right? Find you a woman that know how to pick purses. If you're a female, you can do this. Go to the America's Mart in Atlanta. You can get purses as small when they had a little convention thing for like $6-7, right? You got to have a vendor's license, a business license, stuff like that to get in. Once you get in there, man, they'll let you in there. You can start buying purses for like $10 or less, $12, $15, $20. But the $20 purse gonna be like hand stitched, real nice purse. Go right now, man. Christmas is coming up, man. Go jump your ass in the mall right after Halloween. Start in November so you can work your kinks out. Get in the mall. See, this is how you can do shit. And all you need to do first, you got to be able to pay that booth rent. The rent for the actual kiosk, depending on the mall and depending on the city, I've seen booths or malls where shit just costs $10,000. I mean, not 10, I'm sorry. Shit just costs $1,000 for a month. Well, I'm from a good booth in like the mall. There's a mall, Brookwood Mall in Birmingham. Man, it's cheap as hell to get in the Brookwood Mall in Birmingham. Man, you get Brookwood Mall for like $1,200 a month. Now, of course, every Christmas they double the rent. So it's gonna be $2,500 for the month of December. What you do is you take you about $1,000, you just go buy a bunch of purses. Buy a bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? You buy you like maybe, let's say 40 of them, right? And then you just get you somebody, you just take your ass out there, you get somebody to sit out there and sell them damn purses. They can't steal them. Guess why? Because you got a normal inventory. You know how many purses you got. So if the employee's stealing, you're going to know because they're either going to have your money or your purses, right? And what you do is you just sell them damn purses every day. You know what I'm saying? That shit I have seen. This is what these Arabs do when they come to America. I've seen Arabs come on here, get in these malls, go in the mall. Next time you walking in the mall, pay attention. Look at who the fuck is in there selling. You can get them damn purses at the America's Mart up here in Atlanta. He's called the Merchandise Mart. America's Mart up here in Atlanta. You can get that shit for next to nothing, man. I kid you not. And you fuck with me, let me tell you how I really was shit on their ass. I would do see the reason I like Poshmark, you can set up a store on Poshmark and then go buy you some knockoffs and sell them bitches on the Poshmark store. Don't sell them all the time. You know what I'm saying? But just sell them, say, hey, I'm selling this used purse, da-da-da-da. Sell a bitch for $40. I don't know if it's real or not. That's it, $40. And then shit, you can get them purses from the damn Asians for the low. You know what I'm saying? $25, $25, you sell them for $50, $60. You know what I'm saying? People would go on Poshmark, they'll type by name brand. You put your shit in there and sell it for $60, the bitch will sell. You just say it's used, so they're not as stringent on that shit like that. You see what I'm saying? You probably could do it on eBay. I don't know if it's real or not. It was a gift, da-da-da. This is how much it is. The bitch will move. Like, in a split second, that bitch will sell. It's like printing money. It really is. But what I'm trying to tell you is, You either get your weight up, but it's a way you can get your weight up. But if you taking your ass to work every day and you not as a black man or black woman out here focused on your future and not dedicated to understanding and getting your shit together, then you really out here bullshit. And you can't be out here talking about white supremacy all the damn time and you haven't done shit. I just told you a couple of ways you could do something. Make sure you, in every deal you do, make damn sure you get your credit is the key, people. If you got a credit score under 600, something wrong. You fucking up. You have fucked up. You need to fix your credit. Well, man, I don't know, man. Shit, I got shit on there for $10,000. Okay, fine. Wait till the end of the month. When you, how old is it? If it's okay, it's 4 years old. Okay, get your income tax check. Wait till like the 29th of the month. Call the motherfuckers. Look here, man. I got $2,500. This shit 4 years old. I want to pay it off. Can you take it? They'll be like, hold on. Okay, yeah, we can take it. I do that shit. I've done it a bunch of times on my credit. Whenever I want to if I got some shit on my credit, I just want to pull, I need an extra 30 points or some shit on my score. Man, you gonna drop them jokers at 2,500. Man, you crazy to take my income tax check and do that? That's why we fucked up. See what I'm saying? You black, your credit score should not be below 620. It just shouldn't. You got 620 ain't hard to get, man. You could get 100 points on your credit. Also, you can go buy trade lines. You know what I'm saying? You can pay somebody to clean and delete that shit off your credit. I've done that. But you need to have good credit. Can I get some likes, guys? You need to have good credit. It is vital to do business in America with good credit. Because the shit I just told you guys about that duplex loft situation I just told y'all, that's a major situation. That's a $600,000-$700,000 property that I could damn near, basically my net worth will go up. If I build 4 of those, I'll build 3 or 4 of those. I do that 3 times, I'll be a fucking millionaire. That don't sound like you see how easy that shit is? Come on, cause somebody talk to me. Tell me, did I have some holes in it? Did I have some holes in it though? You know what I'm saying? Are there holes in what I just said? I'm gonna go through it again. What you do, I'm gonna just tell it out. You take your money, like this house I got. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what it is, Dartavian. So what I just said was the house I'm doing, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell a house. I got a brother that I talked to that already told me he can get me some loans and shit like that. But I ain't trying to borrow no, I really don't need to be trying to get, not that I can't, but whatever I get, I need to make sure I know what the fuck I'm doing. And I think the best thing to do is to take that money, right, that I'll make off this house and take my ass out there and say, look, man, I just want to borrow $350. Find me a $150,000 house near downtown Atlanta. $150,000, I don't even think I need to pay that much. I seen some shit in some good areas in like West End, which is a damn good area to buy in, right? Because white people will buy or rent over there in a minute. There's this neighborhood in this street, and there was a house for $85,000. I wanted to rehab the bitch. Because at the time, I ain't have like $30,000. I was like, man, I need to rehab. Now I know something. I'm like, shit, that's actually enough. But anyway, we'll talk about it later, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the money, buy me a house, tear it down, come on back up with the damn duplex. If I buy the house for 85, build it. I talked to the contractor. He said, let's say worst case, $100 a foot. You know what I'm saying? That's $200,000 to build. Plus the land, 80. You know what I'm saying? Tear down, whatever. Let's say that's 15, whatever. So let's say I'm in it roughly, let's just say 325. You know what I'm saying? So you in the property 325, right? Any property near downtown Atlanta that's a loft is gonna rent for north of about $2,500. I'm telling you that right now. Guys, I'm paying, where I'm at, I got a house I'm renting right now for $1,800. I'm right up near downtown Decatur. I think it's a damn good deal. That's a damn good deal. You know what I'm saying? For where I'm at. I just got a thing in the mail saying they finna push up $100. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, everywhere I'm at, they done gentrified. All the houses on my street are rehab now. All of them. All the black folks, they running their ass out of there right now. Right? So the point I'm trying to make is, once I get that house on paper, when you do the capitalization rate of that property, let's just say if it was rented for $10,000, for $5,000 a month, I'm bringing in, you multiply that out times 12, that's 60. Bag out 2 months for vacancy, maintenance, and upkeep, right? You're looking at roughly $50,000. That $50,000, I just divide out by the capitalization rate of a property right up near downtown Atlanta. Let's say 7%. Divide, let's say 8. You know what I'm saying? 7 to 8%. Let's say 7.5 somewhere. I don't know. 7.5 going into that 50. That property's worth about 650, 700,000, close to that. I'm in at 300. So I just got $300,000 in equity. 250. Let's say 10%. 10% ain't that good of a capitalization rate, just so you know. So you divide 50,000 by 0.1. That's $500,000. That means that property is worth $500,000. Now a capitalization rate of 10% is high. That's way high. An appraiser will probably give me a way lower capitalization rate, right? That property is easily worth $500,000 to at least $600,000, $700,000. I've made anywhere from $150,000 to $300,000 in equity. I just created on paper. I said, guys, if I go do this 3 more times, let's say 300, because I just said I bought a property for 100. I said 150. I saw one for 80. Let's say you paid 150 and you in at 350, 360. The property worth 700. If you pay 150,000 for it and it's right up on downtown Atlanta, that property worth 750. Right now, I see duplexes right now on the market for 6. See, go on LoopNet if you think I'm bullshitting. Go on LoopNet right now and look at multifamily properties in Atlanta. I see them all the time. People, I'm like, why the hell are they selling a duplex for $700,000? I be forgetting where the fuck it is. Any property right up on downtown Atlanta, that bitch is worth some money, right? So that property, if you do that shit 3 times, just build 3 duplexes, which ain't shit. You can do that in a year. You a millionaire on paper. That shit is. I don't think there's no holes in that shit. And the reason I like it is because it's not that much of a real big deal to do this shit. It really ain't that hard to do. It really ain't. Now, my idea was to just do one and then jump out there and do some bigger shit. But who knows? If this shit go like I think it's gonna go, fuck it. I might just go find me another property in the downtown. Do it again. Using the same exact plans. Now I ain't got to pay for no architect. I'm saving money. Cause I'm gonna pay the architect out my pocket. I'm not even using my rehab money for that shit. I'm just gonna pay her out my pocket. She gonna draw my plans up. The plans that I had, let me explain what I was gonna do with it. You guys are like, okay, what are you building for $200,000? What I'm doing, like I said again, is I'm gonna build me a loft. The loft is gonna be 1,000 square feet. It's gonna have an upstairs and a downstairs, but the upstairs really just gonna be almost like a catwalk type bedroom area, where it just looks down, overlooking the downstairs area, right? And what it's gonna be is, it's gonna ultimately just a bedroom. Actually, I just figured out how I would do my I save a lot of space. Do my stairs. I would do my stairs running down the side of the damn whole unit. That way, and I can build like a little landing area. I can put a little plant area with a window right there. That I can run the stairs up and then I can do spiraling stairs on the left side, and on the right side of the bedroom and just be a walk up right stair side. That way I can get my bed and all that. If you got to get to a bed and mattress and all that up there. But you got a bedroom that pretty much overlooks the downstairs area, like a catwalk. It is just all open floor. It's going to be 800 square feet footprint for the bottom. But upstairs is going to have like a 200 square foot bedroom with like just room for a bed and a small bath, like a walk-in shower bath upstairs. That's it. With a closet. The closet going to be just a brick. It's going to be going up to the bricks. It's going to be a little piece of 2x4 going up to the bricks. And I'm going to just drill some holes and run me some damn cast iron pipes up there so you can hang your clothes upstairs. Because it's going to have that old rugged look. It's going to have that industrious look. So that's you get what I'm saying? So this whole thing, I see this shit 3-dimensionally. I see this shit. I can smell the paint. I got bathrooms, everything. My bathroom and everything is over there. The bathroom is on the other side as well. You know what I'm saying? So the bathroom is that's about the only place I'm gonna wall up, put sheetrock at and wall it up. Other than that, it's all open floor. The kitchen, beautiful ass kitchen, man. Granite quartz countertops with like I got those beautiful ass quartz countertops with the damn stainless steel appliances, and that's it, man. That whole damn thing, and I'm spending $100,000 just for that little bit of ass shit I just told you for 1,000 square feet, which that's a lot. That's $100 a foot. That's premium. He told me 1,000 square feet, we could throw it up for 100,000 because it's gonna be luxury, and the bricks on the inside is gonna be more expensive. But fuck it, that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You guys like, okay, why would you do that? Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rent it out or do Airbnb. I'm gonna rent one side out and let that pay for the mortgage. And the other side is gonna be the Airbnb side. And I'm gonna have a brick wall running down the middle, so you really ain't gonna have too much sound. You're gonna be real soundproof. And I'm gonna wall off the damn, I'm not gonna, outside it's gonna be like cut down the middle, so you ain't gotta see nobody on the Airbnb or whatever. I might even put a pool on the other side, depending on how much money I got. You drop a pool in for about $7,000, $8,000. You know what I'm saying? And really rent that Airbnb out right up on downtown Atlanta. And I said, man, for a weekend, Super Bowl weekend, what the fuck you think I'm gonna make? When they had the Super Bowl, a loft right up on downtown, man, you get $2,000-$3,000 a day for that shit, right up on downtown Atlanta. See what I'm saying? This is the type of shit that you could do, and you could just go buy properties near downtown areas, not just in Atlanta, but in any major metropolitan area or any area, and prop that shit up. If you know how much it costs to build it, you see what I'm saying? How much it costs me? And guess what I'm gonna do? My black sheetrock ceiling. Same way y'all see in my house. That shit gonna look the exact same. What I spent. And don't fuck around and learn how to build that shit with don't fuck around and learn how to build that shit for like $75 a foot or $65 a foot. Which, cause it's just a box. I kid you not. You really don't even have to go upstairs. I mean, I'm gonna give you guys a good I could just make it like a 2-bedroom loft and make it 1,000 square feet without even going upstairs, without an upstairs area. It just be downstairs. Actually, going out will be more expensive than going up. That's why I said go up. But I mean, still, off the ground foundation, your foundation cheap. You know what I'm saying? And in there, I proved for $7,000, $8,000. Yeah, hell yeah, I seen them for $7,000, $8,000. I seen it. It's a dude, out there out towards Prattville. He have a sign so he'll give you a pool for $7,000. He got like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can get them for that cheap. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make, guys, is you could actually throw up and build some shit and really create wealth all types of ways. You know what I'm saying? All I'm doing is asking and challenging you guys as African Americans to think outside the box, to appreciate the opportunities that's been laid before you. I did a video a while ago on my channel where the guy was just talking about living bitter and living below your means, living on 50% of your income. The video is called Work Ethic is Everything. In that video, it just shows you that, guys, you don't have to live on every dollar you make and then bitch about white supremacy. See, you can bitch about white supremacy. That's why I made the title of this video the title I made it. You can talk about white supremacy, but it's hard to stop somebody that's living on 50% of their money. How you gonna fuck with them? How you gonna think about it? You got two guys, right? One guy live on 90% of his money, 95%. The other guy lives on 50%. The guy that lives on 50% of his money, even though he's an employee, is gonna probably, in a matter of 4 or 5 years, be able to do some magical shit, because you talking about if you paying this guy $40,000 in a matter of 5 years, this guy's gonna lick just living on half. If he just saved without even investing, if he just saved it in a regular bank account, savings account, that guy in a matter of 5 years will have, if he making let's say $40,000, that guy will have what, 80 plus another 20, $100,000 liquid in 5 years. He got 100,000 in the bank. That's just if he just living on half. You know, man, that shit is hard, man. How the hell you gonna live on $20,000 a month? There's plenty of black folks living on $20,000 a year. Plenty of them. You just will have to live like them. You like, well, man, why would I do that? There you go. Now we getting somewhere. Lack of discipline. Black people, it's a couple of things we could do. One thing you got to look at, the Mexicans do this shit all the time. Get your ass a roommate. You like, well, man, why the fuck would I do that? See? So now we're getting into comfort. Now your ass just want to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So it's how you look at it. See, it's some shit you got to give up. There are trade-offs. If you don't want to make those trade-offs, don't be talking about white supremacy and what the fuck you can't do when you got opportunities in front of you that you can't take advantage of, guys, because you refuse to give up your comfort. You want to be comfortable. You want to live a comfortable lifestyle. You want to live this lifestyle where you can say, well, fuck it, man. I'm getting, yeah, my boss, man, he paying me $50,000, but man, that bitch racist and this, and that motherfucker this, and him and his sons, they millionaires. Nothing wrong with living with 5 or 6 niggas in a house. I really don't. I would do some shit like that. Now I ain't gonna lie, I want my peace. So I probably want to put a lock on my fucking door, but I go in my door and blast my music, put me some headphones on, and be comfortable in the motherfucker. You go on Craigslist. It's situations like that on Craigslist. If you a guy, and don't be somebody making good money. You making 85, 90, you go get you a place and live comfortable as hell and be chilling. Got you a decent car, you bring it home $75,000, $70,000. Ain't no reason somebody bring home $70,000. You dropping 35 to the good every year. You know what I'm saying? That's a guy that can damn near save up. Ain't no damn near in it. Every 2 years, he's saving up $70,000. So that guy got $175,000 liquid. He only makes $70,000. He bringing home $70,000. That's some guy to make it like 90 something, 95. He bringing home 70. That's a lot of damn money, bro. You see what I'm saying? Black people, you are the wealthiest people on the face of the earth. We can pull ourselves up by our own bootstraps. Yesterday, I made a video where I was talking about the black celebrities and how they need to do this and do that. What the fuck are we gonna do? Huh? We gonna have to make sacrifices because these celebrities ain't gonna save our ass. I mean, that's it. That was just a what it would be nice scenario. That shit ain't finna happen. What can we do? What steps can we take to clear up our own situations and change our own situations around? That brother in that video, Mr. Black, that brother literally went and changed his own situation by living on half of his income. Half. You know what I'm saying? My friend and her husband has 3 rooming houses. They get foreclosed homes and rent them rooms per week. Yeah. Man, I don't give a fuck. I would do some shit like that. You gotta live better, man. That's what the fuck we gotta do. You know why? Because our ancestors they weren't allowed to, or a lot of them just chose not to live better. You know what I'm saying? And they had to live better when the economy was smaller, so that's different. I don't know how many black folks making 56 a year, but if really? You don't know many? But if they are and failing it, it's their fault. Yeah. Yeah. What city you live in, bro? Rashawn, waiters, what city you live in? We should know a bunch of black folks making $50,000. That's I mean, that ain't a lot of money. You can make $50,000. The average black man makes is getting around 50 now. What city you in, Rashawn? But guys, I gotta get out here. But what I don't know, you ain't too far from Atlanta. Yeah, well, Florence probably like Montgomery. You know what I'm saying? But just think about shit, man. Think shit through. You know what I'm saying? Think it through. Don't just let people tell you that you can't do something because the white man won't let you. White supremacy won't allow me to do this and do that. It's gonna be hard as hell to stop a motherfucker that got money. When black people start doing this shit I just described just a second ago in this video, it will make them hard as hell to stop us. It just will. It's hard to stop somebody that got money. If a motherfucker got money, bro, like I said in the video the other day, them motherfuckers were trying to lock me up and give me 60 days in jail for some damn traffic tickets. I had the money, though. I paid the money, went back and paid a lawyer and got that shit cleared up. But the the brothers that's sitting in jail for 60 days, they don't know shit about a plea of abstention. And if they ain't trying to be funny, can they afford to pay a lawyer $1,500 to get the damn state off their ass where they ain't got to do no damn 60 days in jail? I ain't got time to be sitting in jail with no motherfucker that can kill somebody. I don't know about you. I ain't ready to fight to the death over a damn orange. That's just me. Maybe y'all like that. I ain't got time for that shit. I ain't that type of nigga. Like, I ain't no bitch. I ain't finna let no nigga just bitch me and treat me in the kind of way. But damn, do I want to be a fucking gladiator and fight to the death over a damn orange? That's what the type of niggas you dealing with these damn going to jail. So you got brothers sitting in jail right now for tickets and for frivolous shit, but because they can't afford a lawyer. They can't afford, like the brother that Jay-Z did that documentary on, all they needed was like $900. And they couldn't, that boy sat in there within the first weekend or some shit. But had they had $900, they would have got him out, but they couldn't get it. By the time that they went for the judge that Monday, he was fucked up. Judge gave him, they sat him and held him for 3 years. He don't know why he was in there. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, I want to know, you know what I'm saying, what's what, man? You know what I'm saying? Life is beautiful. Life, you got a channel. I'll check you out. Extra money tip, look into thrifting for furniture pieces and refurbished chalk paint. Stained glass is cheap. Use Facebook Marketplace and make a killing. Yep. These white folks do this, man. Shit, another hustle, bro. I ain't trying to be funny. You ain't gotta have no money. Okay, you could say, man, I ain't got no damn $1,000 to go open up no purse kiosk at the mall for Christmas coming up this Christmas, right? Which would make you. Let me tell you something, guys. Before I move on off the subject, I saw a white lady buy hats and scarves about 8 years ago for Christmas. That white lady made $70,000 in the month of December in Montgomery, Alabama, selling hats and scarves. Okay, that's what she grossed. Now, how much she made, I don't know, but them hats and scarves, she was buying them. She was buying bulk from China off the internet and got in the damn kiosk and sold them bitches and made a killing. So the kiosk is a quick come up. All right, Christmas you can make a killing. I met a white boy that makes his whole year's salary on an eBay store every Christmas selling toys. That's all he do. Anyway, if you don't got no money, the easiest way to make money, guys, if you ain't got no money at all, let's say you got a job and you live in paycheck to paycheck, you might can scrape up $200. Take that $200, right? I'm a good example right now. Oprah's coming to Atlanta, right? The tickets are selling like hotcakes. If you could get your hands on 200 to 1,000 or something, that's all you got to be able to get your hands on. 500, whatever. Go buy them tickets going for $100. Buy them bitches right now. Buy them. She coming in, what is it, January, February, something like that? Wait till Christmas. Put them bitches back out there for $400. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. They gonna sell. You gonna sell. Say you bought 7 of them. You scraped up $700 and bought them. 7 times 400 is $2,800. You just quadrupled your money. And then you wait till another event, like a Beyonce coming. Whenever Beyonce coming, buy the tickets because you know the shit gonna sell out in Atlanta. Buy them early. The day that shit start go on sale, you buy. You buy 10 of them. You know what I'm saying? Wait. And if you can't sell them bitches, the last couple ones, go, man, shit, I'm a hustler. I take them bitches, print them out, take my, hey man, who looking for a ticket? You think I'm gonna do that shit? I ain't too cool to make some money, bro. I really ain't, man. You know what I'm saying? I really ain't. Motherfuckers be like black folk, we gotta get over that cute shit. You don't wanna be sitting out there at the concert. Look at this nigga out here trying to sell tickets. Fuck that shit, man. Yes, I am. Your ass talking, you got a job, you struggling paycheck to paycheck. You laughing at me, nigga, I pull out a knot. I pull out a knot on your ass. Bitch, I made $2,000 selling tickets in a day. Hell you talking about? You could do that. You could just do that. And it ain't gotta be a black event, guys. You just gotta look at the schedule of what's going on. It could be any type of shit. Any type of shit that goes on in a major city. You ain't gotta live in Atlanta. If you got something going on in Atlanta, you can sell them bitches on the internet. Go look that shit up. Go educate yourself first. But yeah, there are people that sell tickets for a living. That's it. They just sell tickets. They just buy and sell tickets. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit you could do. But my thing is, all we trying to do, people, is get our weight up to be able to pay our debt down and have a major plan. These are hustles that I'm describing. Now, the business, I think the kiosk thing actually is a business. But I'm describing hustles. Guys, from there, what you could do is you could take these hustles and parlay those hustles into a real business, viable business, be it the kiosk or real estate. You get what I'm saying? If you get some sort of way you know you can make money guaranteed, man, you like, man, I need it, but shit, I gotta have $20,000 Okay, well, how you gonna get your hands on that $20,000? But guys, there are a million ways you can, yes, pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. People do that shit all the time. People come here to America, Africans and people come from areas, and they do that shit all the time. The dude that has Shea Moisture, the company that they was boycotting a while ago, the black women were, the company that black women were boycotting, Shea Moisture, that dude said him and his mama got here from Ghana. After I think it was either Ghana or Liberia from a war. There was a war going on, right? He said, man, when he got here, they started selling. He said they started selling shea butter on the street. He said they would stay out all day selling shea butter, and he messed around, and it grew into what you see now, which is Shea Moisture, the company that the black woman was trying to boycott. Built $1 million company. Now he just bought Essence magazine. Come on, man. That speaks to just an outright hustle spirit, hustle energy that we don't really like to admit a lot of us just don't have. We're employees. We need to become way more entrepreneurial. Way damn near everybody does. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? You make a business owner, but you damn sure can buy some tickets and put them back on the internet and sell them when the time come up for the show. You could do that. Or you could be whatever it is. It ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got to do none of this shit I said. You can run an eBay store. You can run sell shit on Amazon. You could do, there's so much shit you can do. You can mail your shit to Amazon. Amazon will ship and manage all your shipping for you. They'll hit you for 30%. But they'll manage all your shit for you and hit you for 30%. But shit, if you in that bitch for 10%, that's 60%. 60% is profit, depending on what you selling. You might send Amazon a big ass box of like shit nails. Say you ship Amazon a box of nails. It might take Amazon 8 months to sell them damn nails, but guess what? Over them 8 months, but if they sell them nails, you gonna look, your account gonna have money that you made off selling nails. I know you like nails. That's a weird ass obscure thing to sell. Yep, it is, ain't it? That's how people make a lot of money. Selling socks and shit like that. Drawers, things that people don't think to buy. You don't think to look at. Deodorant, Tide, bleach, shit like that. Toothpaste, lotion, shit like that. You buy a bunch of that shit in bulk, ship that shit out, catch that shit on sale at Walmart. There's a dude, the bearded picker. The bearded picker. If you ain't, look here, man, this is the point, because I gotta go. If you ain't went out here and put the energy in and try to mobilize and get yourself in a situation where you can make some real money, I don't want to hear about white supremacy. I don't want to hear it when you got all this shit at your disposal. Even if it's just living on 50% of your damn money off your job, you can at least do that. Man, that shit hard. It's hard because you ain't disciplined. That's why most of us are fat. Like, let's just go to. That's why that's why a lot of our women are fat and out of shape. Lack of discipline. No, I'm tired. Okay, well, shit. Nobody give a fuck about that. I'm tired. I just told you I'm tired as hell. I ain't getting no sleep. I'm tired. I be up late. But if you ain't out here doing what the fuck you got to do, you're not moving. If you just go to work and come home, shut up. Shut up. You're not at liberty to talk about racism, white supremacy when you taking your ass to work, working for the white man, and coming home and just sitting there watching TV, chilling. I don't want to hear shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear shit about racism, white supremacy. But see, I'm gonna tell you guys something. I heard a guy say this, and I actually believe this. The issue is not that you really are worried about it. The issue is you're scared because a lot of us, if we were to get out here and try, and try, a lot of times we'll fail, and you will fail because that's just how it is. Sometimes you'll fail. A lot of times you'll fail. Most of the time you'll fail. Shit, I've failed at all types of shit. But you know what? What you'll discover in doing this is that you can't point the finger at racism, white supremacy as to why you didn't succeed. But you're afraid. You want that crutch. A lot of us do. We want that crutch to say the white man this and the white man that. Instead of saying, well, no, I wasn't the white man. Shit, I managed my money wrong, man. Shit, I shouldn't have hired so-and-so. I hired the wrong nigga, man. Me and this nigga grew up together, and I gave this nigga a job. This shit happened to me, for real, in real life. I'm trying to help motherfuckers, and the nigga stabbed me in the back. Black people hurt me more than the damn white man did. If it wasn't for a lot of shit that niggas was doing to me when I was in business and the shit that I was doing, it was black folks fucking me over. I'm gonna just go because that's who I was trying to do business with. Y'all see what happened when I tried to hire this black man? Now I had to go hire somebody that ain't from America to get my shit done. Why is that? You can't fuck with your own people. See how that shit work? Ain't got nothing to do. I ain't saying nothing about racism, white supremacy. Unless you well, see, man, the reason he fucked you over in business is because the white man, see, he's been taught by the white man that he doesn't have any real value. So see, that's why he didn't give you a good job. Man, y'all niggas got to do gymnastics. You got to really do some bending and twisting of your mind to tell yourself that bullshit. To tell you that that's why he did a fucked up job and he didn't do what he was supposed to do. You really got to do some gymnastics. When in all actuality, it ain't got nothing to do with that. I think we make a lot of excuses for racism, white supremacy being the reason shit fucked up. When in all actuality, we just didn't do our job. Then you talk about racism. Then you talk about it. When you done every fucking thing you need to do, right? Then you can really, that's when you can really take the scales off your eyes and really identify real white supremacy, real racism, real shit. And you can also identify, no, that's not racism as to why black people are here. It's laziness, apathy. You can point that shit out. So we can start really moving forward. The reason we can't move forward, the reason black people cannot move forward ain't got shit to do with just racism, white supremacy, because that's there. It is there. But I will tell, like I say, man, I think that's about 10% of it. The other 90% is a lot of shit we don't take advantage of. That if we were to take advantage of, I'm sorry, I don't think we'll be where the fuck we at. And half the problems we have, we wouldn't have. Half of the things that we bitch, moan, and complain about, we wouldn't be able to. Because we'll be able to point and say, well, no, that's not the case, guy. I mean, yeah, Joe Ball works up here. He makes $50,000 a year, but he's able to live on this much. He's able to do this. He's able to save this. Guys, you may not be able to do 50%, okay? If you're making $30,000, you probably can't do 50%. Okay? Damn it, you better do 33%. You better do something. You better be doing something, but do something. You know what I'm saying? Save your money, man. And you like, man, saving ain't gonna stop. We got inflation. I had motherfuckers tell me that shit 12, 15 years ago, how saving is stupid. No, brothers and sisters, saving money is probably a good, I don't believe saving money is stupid. I don't. When you do, man, what about inflation? I'm like, all right, yeah, gas was $2.50 10 years ago, gas still $2.50 today. I ain't saying inflation, like motherfuckers love to talk about inflation to sound intelligent. No, saving money is discipline. That means you got money that you can see and put your hands on, but you're willing to say, I'm gonna put this money away because right now it's more important for me to be able to have this money in my bank account, to save it, to achieve my dreams and my goals and my passions and what it is I want to do. Do you have that discipline? Lazy people a lot of times will tell you shit, man, saving money's stupid. No, the fuck it ain't. Don't tell me saving money's stupid. Saving money is only stupid to a motherfucker. A lot of times, there's only one way you can say that. If you got a faster way to get your hands on money, then you can say saving money is stupid. Or you know you can get a better return on that money if you put it somewhere. But if you ain't even invested in your 401k, you ain't doing shit. You ain't doing a damn thing. How is it stupid? Because most black folks, we don't, and I've seen this, I actually saw this. Black people, this is a fact. When we work on jobs, we can be making $100,000 a year. We don't participate in our 401k programs at all. We literally put like 1% in there. We don't put no money in our 401ks, even though the company will match it. That's money you leaving on the table. We'll leave that money on the table. We don't want to be bothered. We don't fuck that. I need my money. Why? Because you probably feel like, okay, I gotta pay because you live on all your fucking money. You live on it. See what I'm saying? Lack of discipline. I'm gonna keep sounding like that drill sergeant, man. Y'all be blessed.